Here we go, guys. Here we go. Welcome. It's Jason. It's Ray of Light Tarot, and it's Saturday night. Live from the crib. It's Saturday night. All right, guys. I would love to see Saturday Night Live tonight, but you know what? It's not going to happen, and that's okay. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Sorry, I know I said I'd be on at 7:30. I'm a little bit behind. I took a nap after a reading I did, and then ran a little behind. I overslept. Joni, thank you for texting me and asking me when I was going live, because if you hadn't, I wouldn't have been here right now even. So I appreciate that. Thanks, Joan. Your text is what woke me up and made me realize what time it was. So thank you. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, Melanie. Okay, so the list is open. I don't have anyone on the list. If anyone wants to get a mini reading, the list is open. What's up? I need my glasses. Does anyone know where my glasses are? Hey, Chad Tarot's here. What up, Robin? Does anyone know where my glasses are? Just out of curiosity, because I don't. I've got like 3 pairs and I don't know where any of them are. Hey, C. Dylan, what's up? Happy 444. All them 444s. I like them 444s. Who's Velma? They're not on my head, so that's good. I'm not that out of it right now. Look to your right. Right under my hat. Thank you. Maybe I should put a hat on. I definitely should put glasses on, though. Thank you, Joan. See, you're connecting. Okay, there, I can see you guys now. Hello, Amy Cisneros. Maybe where you was taking a nap. Actually, no, because I take them off when I leave this area, usually, unless I've got something I need to read. Today's donation amount to get on the list is the low price of $20, 20 US dollars, and the Cash App is open. Amber, what are you doing? That's so sweet, but why? You're so kind. I can use it too. Thank you so much, Amber. Amber does that once in a while. She just comes in here and throws an ungodly amount of money and says, thank you, love to you. Like, thank you, Amber. Okay. It is awesome to be live, and I'm sending you back air hugs and kisses. But I will say, you guys, although tired, am super connected. I am super connected right now. I just feel good. Like things, yeah, for those of you who are not in the United States, that's fine. Just let me know in the chat when you do that. I'd rather, if you can't do Cash App, I'd rather you just send it like Amber did on the super chat. If you can do that instead, that's easier, because then I can see it. I can put you on the list. I don't have to check out to go check in. You know, all of that. All of that. I'd also like to do some giveaways tonight. Michael! What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Let's have a quick check-in. Here's what we've got to do for tonight. Excuse me. Here's what we've got to do for tonight. Everybody pay attention. We're going to golf clap it into attention. So what we got to do for tonight, we got to be grateful, thankful. Oh, okay, Melanie. I know you can't do Cash App from there, but I didn't know if you could do Super Chat right here. Thank you so much. You're so sweet, Amber. Okay. Listen, y'all. So let's do this. What we've got to do today, let's just take a little gratitude inventory first. Let's take a little gratitude inventory before anything else. Let's all talk about the things we're grateful for, because I've got a lot that I'm grateful for right now. I mean, even in the worst moments where things, bring us down, and listen, I have them just like you guys. I know somebody was saying after they watched my Leo reading, or was it Leo or Cancer, whatever reading they watched, they were like, I love your energy. You're so upbeat, but you're also very nurturing. Listen, I'm not fake. I'm authentic, and this is me. But at the same time, the energy that I have when I'm with you guys, and the energy that I have when I'm alone by myself with my own thoughts, we all go through it, guys. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of worry in the air right now. There's a lot to be concerned about and a lot of fears out there. And I feel them just like you do. I have an 87-year-old grandmother that I would like to hang around for a couple more decades. And so there's concerns. And I'm not like in top tip top health. I'm 42 and I've done a number on my body over the years with the type of drugs that I did and stuff. You guys, I was crazy. Like I'm nuts and wild and stuff, but more in a good way now. Back a while ago, it was in a really bad way, like not in a healthy way. I was wild child, and so let me just tell you, like I get it. I understand the struggle, and I know the struggle is real. But I think it's good right now. Let's all just take a moment, take some breaths, and really think about the things we're grateful for. Because what I'm grateful for all of you guys who come in here and support me and send love. I'm like Amber and your that love donation that was really made my night. That woke me up. Wow, nice, thank you. I love that. And not just the monetary side. I think everyone loves to make money in the United States of America, but it's not that. It's the feeling behind that. When somebody that's the really only way you can send me love in a tangible way. I mean, and that's so sweet. That's so kind, and I feel the feeling behind it. I also am grateful, that I'm grateful for a lot of things that maybe I wasn't so grateful for a couple weeks ago. I was talking about today with some friends on Facebook, and I was saying how I can't even really watch things about the news coming from New York City right now. My plan was to be in New York City at this point in time, so I'm glad that didn't work out the way I had planned because I would be right back home probably with my family where the way things are going. And the way things are, the news that's coming out of New York City is so sad. But it also, someone I was talking to today that I've spent a lot of time with up there, she and I were laughing about old times and things that we've done together. And, I'm grateful for the memories too, the great memories and things. So, and it makes me very hopeful for the future, making plans. I want to go see there is a show, a Broadway show that I really want to see. Sarah Jessica Parker and her husband Matthew Broderick are doing a show called Plaza Suite. That's a really looks like a really good play with that follows three different storylines in a specific suite in the Plaza Hotel at different periods of time between three different couples that they play, and it looks really good. I don't know if you guys saw it. They were on this morning, the Sunday This Morning show on Sunday morning on CBS last week or the week before, talking about it. The play is obviously suspended indefinitely because of what's going on. And I hope that when things get back to normal, I'll be able to go see that play because it looks really good. I'm gonna take my mom to go up to New York for the weekend or something and go see it once things are back to normal because they are definitely not normal right now. So let's be grateful for something. Tell me what you guys are grateful for. Okay, Melanie, I'll get you on the list. Just I'm gonna check everything and get a list going in a second here. But let's talk about what we're grateful for. What are we grateful for? Gadir is grateful for things I used to take for granted. Yeah, exactly. Michael Gillish, you're grateful for that you're still able to work. Oh, yeah, knock on. That's an amazing gift to be able to work right now. I'm so grateful to be able to work. I already worked from home, so I don't think it's lost on me how fortunate I am in that aspect. But everything has slowed down, guys. It's not just like people who've lost their jobs. Because of people losing their jobs, everything slowed down. I mean, I was doing 10 readings a day a few months back. That's not the case right now. Trust me, that's not the case right now. I'm very grateful for every bit of work I have, though. I will, Melanie. I will let you guys know. Yeah, $20. I think there's a couple of people on the list. I've got to check it. I'm grateful for you, Robin. I'm Batman and Chad's Robin, for those of you who didn't know. We're a little bit of a tag team up in here. We call it the Abundance Tag Team, Batman and Robin, coming at you. Yeah, if you guys are not already subscribed to Chad Tarot, make sure you do. He's an awesome friend and tarot reader on another channel. Very, very skilled reader. Usually connected sometimes, but we won't talk about that. I'm just kidding, Chad. Um, my son, Melanie said my son, even though he's autistic, he's my blessing. Aw, yeah, I have some, I know the spectrum of autism can be a little bit or a lot of it. There's really no way to know when someone says so and so is autistic. You don't know what that means. But I will say a lot of kids that I connect to that are on the spectrum, um, for whatever they lack in certain areas, whether it's social, emotional, mental, physical, whatever, they make up for in others. Usually, there's usually a gift in there somewhere. Amongst those perceived flaws or curses, there's a gift in there somewhere usually. Hey, Angel, nice to see you. Everybody say hi to Angel. I appreciate you too, Chad, very much. I really, really do. Back to back, we face the world. Okay. Love your mama. I miss mine. I would give anything to sit with her. Yes, today was my step grandmother's 82nd birthday. She died when she was 58. She would have been 87, 82 today. And she was my stepmom's mother. I loved her so much. Yeah, I know I was talking to my stepmother about that today, and I know she really wishes she was still here. So I can't imagine. Hey, Jane. Jane's here. I just finished doing a reading with Jane a little while ago, a live reading. Hope it helped you, Jane. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. She won a free reading. She won a free 30-minute, and then she paid for 30 minutes more so that we could do an hour. So that was really cool. That was nice. I have a couple more people I haven't done their readings for that have won. So those of you who want a free reading but we haven't got to yet, I'm getting them done. I'm doing a few at a time. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. The way she described it is grateful that my COVID test came back negative. Golf clap for the negative COVID test. We like it. We like it. Always happy about a negative COVID-19 test. We don't want any of those coming out positive. So, but I guess on the other side of it, if you test positive and then hopefully you get through it and you build an immunity, and we're all good with that too. Either one of those, I'm fine with. Uh, Wait, what was I going to respond to? There's something else. Yes, you can use Super Chat to pay. That's fine as well. I need to go ahead and build a list here. So I think I'm going to start with Melanie because I know Look, before we do this, actually, we need to do our Huna prayer, guys. My grandmother's dog drives me crazy. Let's do our Huna prayer. My dog is so good. She's so well behaved compared to her dog. Her dog is just off the chain. She's so crazy. You hear her? Can you guys hear her? And she's yappy. She's so different from Bentley. Bentley's one of those dogs that he's the dog that's quiet, but you better not piss him off. Like a little yappy dog will come up to him like yapping and Bentley will just stare at it like, what do you want? He just looks at it. But if it comes for him, he'll swat it or something. My grandmother's dog just yaps, yaps, yaps. But is no bite. All bark, no bite. Bentley's no bark, all bite. One time I had him on a leash when I lived at my condo in town, and we were on a walk, and this little Yorkshire Terrier got off its leash and came and ran straight for Bentley. Bentley tore it up. I felt so bad, and we worked out the vet bill, even though I wasn't responsible because my dog was on a leash and their dog wasn't. But their dog came right for Bentley with its yapping, and Bentley just picked it up by the neck and threw it, and they had to take it to the vet. I felt bad, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Bentley thought it was gonna hurt me. He was just protecting me. Okay. So what we're gonna do, Tracy, what you want to do is just click on Chad's name, see where it says Chad Tarot, click on him. If you click on his chat, it'll say go to channel, and you just click go to channel. But the channel is actually called Chad Tarot, like the name in the chat. No, I'm not trying. I'm not being. I mean, kind of. I am being a little bit, a little bit sassy. Okay, so no. I was bit in the forehead by a German Shepherd at age 3 in my old trailer park. I still love dogs, though. Me too. I love dogs. Okay, so we're gonna do the Huna prayer. This is, I think, day 18 of the Huna prayer. I'm not exactly sure. I've been doing it every day though. So we're gonna do our Huna prayer. Take some deep cleansing breaths. Expansion in, release the negativity out. Make sure you examine your conscience for a moment. Make sure you're not holding on to any resentments, low vibrations, negativity toward people, things, situations, etc. Right. Julene, nice to see you. We're about to do our Huna prayer. So release any negativity. Take a deep breath. We're going to call in all the spirit guides and ascended masters for this prayer that we listed, which are Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mother Teresa, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. And the prayer is, thank you for health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity. Thank you for health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity. Thank you. We receive health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity. May the rain of blessings fall upon us all, so be it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like it. Okay, Melanie. So what I'm going to do, guys, I will get the list going in just a minute. A few of you have mentioned already that you sent a reading. Do you want a reading, Amber? Amber, you sent enough for a couple readings. Do you want a reading? What did you? Amber sent $99.99 on the super chat. Thank you, Amber. That was very kind. Did you want a reading? Usually she just sends it and doesn't want anything. She's very, very generous. I'm going to start with Melanie. Let's do that. I'm going to start with Melanie. Melanie, what's your question? So sweet. It's tough times. She may not be here. Sometimes. All natural Rebecca, what you doing, girl? Yeah, sorry about last night, guys. I normally do Friday Night Live mini readings, but I was like dead to the world. I did a meditation. I don't even remember if I did the meditation Thursday night or Friday morning, but I did a specific meditation to connect to some energies that I've been intentionally disconnected from recently. And it was a mistake. Well, it wasn't a mistake. I shouldn't say it was a mistake, but it drained my energy doing that meditation. So I'm not doing that again. Capricorn just came. I went, wait, let me start over. Capricorn just came. I want to know what he wants. How does he feel? Okay. He stopped speaking 3 months ago and he just came back. Oh my God, if that dog does not stop yapping. Like, what is her damage, dude? Like, seriously? Give that dog a bone, man. Yeah, sorry. For anyone who didn't see, it's 20 for a mini read. We're not going to be on too long. At 10:15, we're heading over to Channel for Grace to do the global meditation. Hope you guys will be there. What's going on with this Capricorn that Melanie's been dealing with? Okay. I don't know what this person wants from you, but it's not, this person's going to go back out just as quickly as they came in. They've got this Knight of Wands energy, and normally I don't connect to player energy with the Knight of Wands like everyone does, but I do tonight because it came in with the Judgment in reverse. What you want to be careful of is you've made a lot of progress on your spiritual journey, Melanie. You've got the Empress card upright, which is great don't get tangled up in whatever this person is. It's a struggle. And I know when Spirit sends soulmates into our world, we got to figure out what the reason is. Sometimes it's just to show us something, depending on what your journey is. But it's always about you, and in keeping in the highest vibration possible, showing kindness and love, and being kind and loving, but also nothing that sacrifices the progress you've made, which is what this feels like. This could undo or unwind some of your spiritual progress if you're not careful. But if you're aware, which you're aware as of right now, you're aware, there's no excuse that this is something that's partially a test. It's going to test your connection to Spirit. Are you on the right track? Are you staying focused, grounded, centered, right? Like centered, that nothing crazy coming out of left field is going to throw you off or take you off your game, because you're not playing that game, right? You're not going to let somebody do that to you, right? This is a soulmate connection of some kind. It is karmic, right? We call a karmic or a karmic soulmate. This is karmic. Does that mean the person's not supposed to be in your life and you're supposed to ascend past them? Not necessarily. It means there's lessons involved and there's cycles involved here. And right now the lesson is about not getting thrown off your game. Doesn't mean, again, I'm going to reiterate this again because I feel it's worth saying for the peanut gallery and for the cheap seats in back. Doesn't mean this person can't be in your life. It just means Well, is that the lesson? Is the lesson to not give in to this person who's pulling some kind of hot and cold energy with you? If that's the lesson, then it does mean that. But maybe the lesson is something else. It's for you to decide. There is a lot of emotions in this connection. You know, you don't see a connection represented by two kids hugging and all those six cups and the little kite in the sky. There's a lot of carefree energy attached. So, what is your instinct with this person? Your instinct might be, ooh, I kind of want to open the door. Well, what's happening is the result will be this. You will be blocked off and you will be feeling really bad again, and you will be feeling disconnected from your true heart's desire. You will be feeling disconnected from your purpose. You don't want to be disconnected from your purpose. Ultimately, though, these cards can only give you advice. They can't tell you what to do. The decision is yours. The cards show that you've made a lot of progress. You're coming out as the Empress, and this Judgment card in reverse feels like good, solid work being undone. So I would look at this as a test if it were me, and I would say, Spirit, how do I deal with this and not get myself blocked off again? The biggest thing I can see is if you stay centered and balanced in your energy, and you can even be very emotionally honest and open without, you need to set real intentions to protect your energy, sort of pressing that light bubble out, right? Where nothing comes in but true unconditional love. If it's not unconditional love, it's just not even welcomed in, you know? Yes, thank you, Zainab. Thank you very much. I will get you added to the list. So, you know, from that perspective, and I will say, it feels like an energy drain to me just connecting to it. So when I do a reading like this and I connect to someone's like soulmate and I feel what's going on and it feels, and I start kind of like going, and you see my shoulder slump. When you start, you can tell by my physical body language when something's energy is draining me in a reading, and this just drained me. This, not you, it's the person I'm connecting to in this reading. So that's not a good sign, Melanie. That's not a great sign. That worries me. Now, again, what are the lessons? What are the lessons here? The information for a live 30-minute or 1-hour reading is in the description of this video, and you would just send payment, and in the notes or for section, put your contact info, and we'll get back to you. If you're talking about a mini reading right now, just the pull a couple cards mini reading, one question, that is $20, and you would pay via Cash App. Hello, Scott. Hello, hello. Okay, now let me hold on, guys. I'll be right back. One sec. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm back. So, Tiara was next. That's who was next. Tiara was who was next. Refresh your screen. Everybody refresh your screen because you're going to be on a little delay since I left and came back. But Tiara is next. Sorry. Yeah, guys, refresh your screen if you're just now seeing the goofy eyes. Because that was a minute ago. Like a few minutes ago. All right, refresh your screen, everybody. And Tiara, what is your question? We got Tiara, Kat, Val. Tiara, Kat, Val, and then Zainab. Zainab. How do you say your name, Zainab? Did I say it right? How will the coming full moon in Libra affect mine and my twin's connection? Well, you know what? I have to say, if we're talking twin soul energy, and I'm just going to put this little seed out there. It's not so much that full moon in Libra that's so much. I mean, sure, the full moon in Libra is important, right? Thank you, true. What does that say? True ting. Thank you, true. So okay, it's not the. I mean, the full moon in Libra, yes, just like full moons do a lot, especially if you have Libra in your chart. You know what it is, though. It's okay. It's not disrespectful. It's very sweet. The thing is, it's just a full moon. It's just a full moon. But what's special that's happening right now that happens, I think annually, but the way it's happening right now, the conjunction hasn't happened since 2012, is the Venus conjuncting the Pleiades. I have strong heart space belief that the Pleiadians are very connected to twin soul energies. I don't know if that means that we are Pleiadian starseeds or that if there's just a connection, because the Pleiadians are sort of the keepers of the fifth dimension, if you will, or sort of I don't know what the right adjective is to describe, to apply to them, but There's some, Venus is the planet that rules relationships in a sense. I mean, that's your relationship sector, where your Venus is, and Venus is conjuncting the Pleiades. I know that I was seeing repeating numbers on like a loop the other day because of this, like 111, 222, 333, 444. It was like something was telling me, look at your clock. Every time it was three repeating numbers, 444, 555, and then that was Wednesday. And then Jai and I did our readings Wednesday night. And if you go and look, our video is 55 minutes and 55 seconds long. And then I went to look at K Moon's reading that night after our video, which was 55 minutes and 55 seconds long. And K Moon had 777 viewers in her reading at the moment I clicked on. It was like, it wasn't like one repeating number. It was every repeating number all day long. And I was kind of confused why. I mean, I felt the energy and it was good news. It was something beautiful and amazing and like a portal opening. But what it came to was that it's about this Venus and conjuncting the Pleiades. So there's big stuff happening with that. And that's happening right now, and it's way bigger than the full moon in Libra. I can feel it, it's way bigger. And now, just because something's big doesn't mean it's going to manifest in your third dimensional life. It doesn't mean you're going to see some great thing happen. It's energetic. There's energetic truths coming through. You may be receiving some major downloads. Your person, if you're a twin soul, they may be going through some major transformations. It's not always something you can see or touch or hear in this reality, but it's happening. It's very real. Whatever it is, it's energetic and it's strong. Call me Z. Okay, I'll just call you Z. Yeah, that's much better. Much easier for me. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely connect to Pleiadian energy for sure. It's a pretty high vibing energy. Whenever I read Pleiadian messages, I start like wanting to dance. It's weird. But I will. No, I want to see about the full moon. I'm just telling you, if you're worried about like or interested in certain energies that are gonna, I think even bigger than the full moon, the energy that's happening right now is huge. But I'll definitely ask about that for you. There's K Moon, massive amplification, massive. I've been getting tongue tied since my Leo reading earlier today. Massive amplification and concentration of energies at this time. Right on. I feel good though, guys. There's so much fear going around and I'm not afraid. I feel like I just know everything's going to be fine. I mean, as much as things are fine when people are dying, but death is organic. It's an organic part of life, right? So I'm not afraid. I hope that the timeline I want gets chosen. What's coming for Tierra? The full moon Libra energy. And, oh yeah. So there's a major, see, again, this is a major enlightenment coming through for you and for this person. Major enlightenment. Now there's some the tower's here too. So I don't know what your situation is. If there's a separation energy or something keeping this thing apart, maybe that's what the tower could be about. It feels like you're in a third party situation. I don't know. I mean, sorry. Strong Leo energy attached to you, your partner, or their partner, or your other partner. Somebody's got two partners here. And it's not like someone's with someone and then someone's dating someone else. Someone has two soulmates. This is a three-way soulmate connection. It's weird, it's so weird. I never connect to that, but lately I've been connecting to people with a three-way soulmate thing. I wonder if it's like triplet souls. I don't know. It's weird. This is it's strong energy too. A lot of Leo in this too. Yeah, well, that could be it for sure because it feels like a really strong connected energy of three, a trio. This thing is what is happening is that it's kind of what K Moon just touched on about choosing timelines for the future. Well, you're planting seeds for the future because this is long-term stuff being decided right now. The Ten of Pentacles. And in this aspect, it's represented by sort of that Kabbalah tree of life. This is about the parts fitting the whole. It's like you're looking at a frame and trying to put the right picture and all the right little elements together in the right way. You're going to probably feel some conflicted energies within yourself over the next few days and weeks. You're also going to be feeling, and it's not a bad, conflict. We think of conflict as a bad thing. I don't feel like it's that. it's conflict that's productive. So if you do experience any conflict in your life in any way in the next few weeks, days and weeks, know that it's leading you to some really good things. It's progressive energy. It's like it's an expansive energy that conflict, like guys, when I'll say, like, it's okay to overthink something if as long as it leads to action. If it's not leading to action, don't overthink. Well, this is leading to results. So the conflict is it's a productive conflict, and it's not going to be an outward conflict between you or these two other energies. It's an internal conflict, and I think you're all three going to be going through your own soul connected internal conflicts, and then it's going to manifest. The coming out of those decisions is going to manifest like its own triangle in this connection. So I think the tower is more about some stuck energy getting loosened up, and also that energy of not knowing where you want to go in the future, how to get to this 10 of Pentacles, this world energy, this completion energy. But it's also about learning to take things more seriously, committing to taking things more seriously. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands energy kind of fading away. So there's an energy of someone not being very committal to anything, not making grown-up decisions. And that energy is just sort of, it's like it's fading, not even fading away. You know what it's doing? It's like evaporating. So if the energy is evaporating, right, then that tells me that it's done. It's done whatever it was supposed to do. It's literally, if it's like precipitation just going away. So it's served its purpose, whatever that was. And for you personally, it's kept you. This energy is either the child or your person, your guy. It's not you. And so, yeah, you think, Chad, it's glitching all right. And you know what else? This energy, whoever it's coming from, it's kept you kind of blocked off a little bit, and it's kept you from your true north. And you're going to be, so what the result for you of this full moon energy, of this conjunction, I think like a it's like going 0 to 60. You're just going to speed up really fast. So you are going to speed up. The two other people are slowing down, and everyone's coming into everyone's like taking their decisive location. You know how light workers are starting to sort of take their posts. You find out where you need to be, and you sort of report for duty, take your post. That's sort of what this is about for the three of you, so that this thing can be moved forward into whatever the future is. We're moving into that Aquarian age, and so I've been seeing a lot of the star card has been coming out for a lot of people in their readings as a representation of their microcosm, the Aquarian age, the microcosm of an Aquarian age in their life, how it affects them, what it means for them moving into the age of Aquarius. So that's been pretty cool. I think for you, it has to do with you and these two other people and these energies moving forward at a rate of speed that you may have never seen in this connection. I shouldn't call it these connections. It's this connection with three people. And the biggest thing for you to do right now is let the conflict be productive. The conflict within, let it be productive. A rebirth is assured. It's that bat spirit energy. A rebirth is assured. Okay? All right. So next is who was next? It was Kat, I think. You hadn't thought about what? Oh, triplet souls. I don't even know if that's a thing, y'all. I don't even know if that's a thing, triplet souls. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Who knows? You know what? If the mind can conceive of it, it's real. So it probably is a thing. As much as anything else is a thing, right? Yeah, get that sunshine, Guerra. Given the circumstances here in NY, reached out to DM today. You don't think you already knew, Sparky, that you care? I'm just teasing you. I'm just giving you a hard time. I understand. The star, this is, listen, let me just remind you of something. I don't know who's doing the running in your connection, but if someone's running, don't reach out to them unless you want to send the message to spirit that you don't trust spirit. Because when we do that, we're sending the message to source. I don't trust in the spiritual aspect of this. I don't trust in the reality of this being destiny. I only trust in the actions that I take. Because what's happening here, and you need to hear this right now, the star is here. Again, I was just talking about this. This is the age of Aquarius applied to your life. So this connection is a part of your future, a chosen part of your path for both of you. You've got a new beginning coming down the road, and that's part of your personal life in the age of Aquarius, okay? And so, yes, Z, you are on the list. It's Kat, then Val, then you. And so I think it's important that you realize that this is a part. It's not just a thing. It's part of this age of Aquarius we're moving into. That's your life. That's your story. It's not solo or solitary. So you don't need to reach out. I understand you reached out because of what's going on and you wanted to let them know. I'm hearing a lot of that, and I think it's great. But if someone's in separation and they're not reaching out to you, they already know they already know you care. Do they care about you? Do they care about you enough to reach out? They're the one that need to do that, not you. If they're the one that's running, dodging, not spiritually awakened. Because your test isn't about showing love to this person. Your test is about showing love to yourself. You've already tried to show love to that person. Your test right here, all this water that's being poured out is so that you can love yourself better. It's not about that person. They already know you love them. The person who doesn't know you love them is you. You know, that's what comes through for this. And so make sure that you start showing yourself all of that love that you're wanting to give away to other people, because they don't, yes, they deserve your love, but they don't deserve the action of you reaching out if they don't want it, if they don't want it. And so let me find out how they receive this. But that's important you hear that, because it's almost like I can't even read the cards without saying that. That's how strong that's coming through spiritually. How is this person receptive? You're their wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups hiding behind that. However, they're still in a place where it's not quite reciprocal. The energy's not even keeled. So they're still kind of moving into these calmer waters. You guys haven't quite gotten there yet to where things are going to be more smooth. I don't know. You know, it doesn't look like you're going to get much of a response here. This person may really want to, but I don't see a response. Doesn't mean you won't get one, but I don't see much of one. You know what I mean? So again, I promise, but I don't know what you said, but whatever you said, they knew it already. And you need to make sure that you respect why this angel is here in the first place and what this angel is trying to do for you and for that person in this connection. If that person is not all the way awakened yet, which is what it feels like, I was just doing a reading for somebody about this very thing. Do you know if that person is not fully plugged into their awakening? Listen, do you know if that person is not fully plugged into their awakening and you reach out to them, you are not only not helping the connection, you're blocking them from their awakening, because part of their awakening is going to come from feeling your absence, from the pain of feeling your absence. And they don't feel your absence when you're dialing to let them know you care. They need to feel the absence. You have to let them feel it. So what's going on? Yes, you are this person's wish fulfillment, 100%. This person is still running. Maybe they slowed down the paddle a little bit. What they're feeling, you want to know how they received it? They received it the way they receive every message from you right now. They know they love you the same way you love them. They're not connected to their heart space like you are. You've got to trust in this. You've got to trust in this. This angel is real, and this angel is handling this better than you, I, them, their person, my person. This angel's handling it. You got to let them. Okay? Love you. All right, next is Valerie. True. How do you say it? Is it true ting timing? True ting timing. Guys, it's all about true ting timing. It's all about true ting timing. Today is the day to release, guys. Today is the day to release. We've all done things this week that have to do with letting go or holding on, not wanting to let go. All of us. All of us. You're welcome, Sparky. All of us have done things this week that have to do with not wanting to let go. Now is the time to let go. Trust me. Tonight is the night to let go. If you haven't let go already, let go 100% tonight. You're going to miss this boat. And it doesn't mean you miss the boat forever, guys, but there's a boat right now picture a boat, because there's a boat coming through. When that portal opens, you want to be on that boat. And if you're holding on to people that don't deserve you, maybe they will tomorrow or next year. If they don't deserve you right now and you're holding on to them, you can't get on the boat. And the boat may not come around for a while again. You want to get on this boat, guys. It's all about self-love and release. Huge release right now. I mean, huge. I can feel it. I can almost touch the energy coming through so strong about release. That's part of what's happening right now in the world, guys. We're supposed to be learning the hard lessons about holding on and letting go. We're not learning them. This is every person here. Oh, sorry, Valerie. Let me go back to her question. Okay, we're moving on to Valerie's question. What is the energy for Valerie's Aries, whose birthday is tomorrow? So cool. I'm prepping the full moon content as we speak. Oh, nice. It is. K-Moon, you feel that energy coming through? It's exciting, but it's scary because I don't want to miss the boat. Well, if someone's in your life and they're a friend, what do you need to release? The friendship? Probably not. Do you have attachment, expectations? You know what I mean? You've got to come to terms. This is about your heart space opening up to know those things, and you're going to come to see it truly. You really will. All right. What's going on with Valerie's person at this time? Birthday coming up for Aries. They've got the Chariot in reverse. This person's doing the exact opposite of what we all need to be doing. They're running, but they're not moving on. So, okay, why is the Antelope Spirit coming out? Life. Look what card just came out while I was saying all that. The Antelope Spirit. I'm shuffling from the Arcanum deck, but the Antelope Spirit just came out. It's card number 2. This is about partnership, but look what the point is. Life is speeding up, guys. Life is speeding up. Life is speeding up. You don't want to miss this train. It's a subway train, Joan. It's no longer a boat. You don't want to miss this chariot. So this person is, look, here's the thing. They're on the path to victory, right? They're on the path to victory. They've got the Chariot, though, in reverse. So the major arcana here is here, but they're not going to be able to get on that Chariot. So you've got to get on it, though. They're resisting. This is, again, this energy of resisting. I don't remember, did it come out for the Leo soulmate or the Leo? I can't remember. There was a little bit of that resistant energy. What that comes from is, it's that protective energy. We all want to protect what's ours right now. We all want to protect what's ours and hold on to our things and hold on to our people and protect our home, right? It's kind of like the Exodus, right? Or not the Exodus, what's the Jewish holiday? The Passover. The Passover, where you put the blood of the lamb on your door so that the angels don't come and the spooks don't come and get you because you're one of the chosen. This is all about protective energy. This person is like, no, 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 no. They know what you are, Valerie, but this person is not able to fully let you in, because if they really were connected to what you are, whatever's stopping them, because of how strong the heart connection is, if they were really being honest and really connected with the truth about what you are to them, there is nothing that could separate them. Just like nothing can separate us from the love of God, nothing can separate two true twin souls when they're both awakened and being honest from their heart space about what it is. This person is resisting. And so what is your truth? Your truth is that you love them enough and yourself enough that you can't wait. You can't miss the subway train. The Chariot is the best energy. You know what makes the Chariot move? The shadow work. See the white horse and the black horse, the light work and the dark work, the shadow work. You have to do both. The Chariot doesn't move if you're always staying in the light. The Chariot can only move when you've been spending a little time dealing with that dark shadow stuff. You know, the part about yourself maybe you don't like so much and that you don't show all of us or even people in your daily life. That part is what makes the Chariot move. You're doing that. And it's hard and it's ugly. This person knows. This is the scary part. This person knows better, but they're not yet ready to do better. They want to do better, but that's why what's happening is happening. They're going to do better. This person is still in their ego. Do you see what cards they're getting? They're still in their ego. They're still trying to heal from a lot of broken heart energy that may go all the way back to childhood. It's sad. Like, it's sad when you know that's what it is. That's what I was still in, even this time last year. And I was in a reasonably good place with my twin soul, but I was still in this energy of lack of worthiness, lack of self, still growing, still growing. We're always growing, guys. And I had to go through months of wintertime shadow work to start really practicing what I preach about self-love. It takes time to really, really mean it and do it. You can know it before you really feel it. They're just not out of this energy yet. So it's sad because a lot of the things this person is protecting in a year might not mean anything to them. They're just not connected to the truth all the way. They can see it and they know it, but they can't quite let themselves feel it all the way. They're scared because they plug in a little bit and it feels so huge, and it feels like even something good and beautiful can start to feel like pressure when you're not living your truth. When you're not living the life you know you came here to live, being aware of it doesn't make it easier, it makes it harder. That's what that's about. But the chariot's upright for you. It's in reverse for them. So, I mean, I don't want to give you bad news on someone's birthday, but you know, maybe they'll have a nice little time for their birthday, but they're just not connecting to it the way they need to. The Six of Wands is in their energy field though. So their spirit's doing its part. Their higher self is working on them. And the more you run from the truth, the more it gets pushed in your face, even if you're just a little bit awake. So you just keep on doing what you're doing and keep on moving forward, and don't let this person, same thing I was telling Kat, you've got to choose you right now. This is the time to choose you. Even if you didn't choose yourself this morning or yesterday or the day before, choose you tonight. Choose you tonight and make a commitment that you're going to continue to choose you, that the test can come in and you will still choose the right thing. So it's time for that, okay? Okay, I'm going to move on to Z. Where is Z? Don't wait. None of us can be waiting. Okay, Stingraider, hang on a second. Stingraider, I'm going to do Z right now, and then I'll do you after Z. I've got Guerra, and Stingray after you. So you're having trouble with practicing forgiveness. Are you having trouble letting go of resentment? It feels like resentment from all those things you described. If something's coming up like that, it's resentment. That's what I think. Let's see what's going on. You know what? Okay, before we pull from the cards, do you know why you're feeling resentment? I know this feeling and I know what it is. We resent things and people and things when we feel like what happened in the past or whatever they did or whatever we did, when we feel like it shouldn't have happened or it should have happened differently. But the fact is, you know how I let go of resentment toward myself just as much as anyone else? When I truly knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that the past, not only can it not be changed, but it was supposed to happen exactly the way it happened. And it's hard to realize that because it kind of sucks, but I had so many obvious signs of something happening that I didn't want to happen, but it was like, no, this was supposed to happen. This had to happen. This was part of the destined path. And I still don't know all the reasons why things happen, but I know, I've learned to know, wanting to go back and change the past or wishing someone hadn't done something a certain way, wishing you hadn't, it's not going to, not only is it not because it can't be changed, but the fact that when you come to the realization it shouldn't be changed. It's part of the plan. It's part of where you'll see the reward soon. You don't see it yet, so you can't understand. That's why it's hard to let go of the resentment, but it really did happen for your highest good, for the other person involved's highest good, and you will see that one day. You'll understand it all, and you will actually be grateful for it. So the trick is, if you can start being grateful for it now before you even understand why it was supposed to happen, that's a display of faith, and nothing gets rewarded more in this world and universe than a display of blind faith. I'm telling you, doesn't matter what you believe in. If you can display blind and true faith, it's going to get rewarded. I know. There's a new beginning in love coming your way. Someone with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. That's airy energy. Someone who can be very logical and sort of cutting with their words at times, but it's a strong energy. They want to speak some truth to you. Hold on, guys. Okay, I can't go too much longer. Maybe another 30 minutes. So can do a few more readings. So what you need to understand, yeah. So Z, here's the thing, and if that doesn't work for you, what the cards are saying to me is what you need to understand is where you're at in this crossroads. You do have an energy of building coming in, but you can't even start to build again in your life. Truly build, like the pinnacle. You know, you can start building something new, but the pinnacles don't come in. The pinnacles are value, and you don't get those values, man, until you're really in the clear to start building. You've got to really let this cycle of betrayal, sadness, backstabbing, hurt, pain, suffering, you've got to let go of those feelings and that resentment, and you can't do any growth. The whole basis of your inner work is based on being able to let go of that. Well, how do you let go of that? You've got to feel through. If you're still angry, you're still angry. If you're still hurt, you're still hurt. But coming to a place of, that's what real forgiveness is. It's an understanding and an acceptance that the past cannot and should not be any different than it was. It was supposed to happen the way it was. And really seeing and valuing the lessons. You're at a crossroads here, but you're at a crossroads and you're stuck. It's like your feet are chained to the ground with stakes in the ground on either side is what I see. And it's because you're stuck in the Ten of Swords and you're supposed to be moving into the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is that building energy. You've got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. This Chariot energy, guys, it's the Chariot and the Star. Those are the two cards coming out for everyone, I think, tonight, because it's about this forward movement. There's so much, and this is part of your shadow work that you do have to do. You've been doing it, whether you realize it or not, you've been doing it. That's part of your shadow work that's going to bring you into the future. So you're doing it, even though it feels wrong and it feels bad and you don't like this feeling of resentment, you're going to get past it. You're moving past it. And the more you can remind yourself that everything that happened was part of the plan, even if it wasn't part of your plan, it was part of the bigger plan. The bigger plan that involves things that we don't always understand. The question is, do you know that this thing, this connection was important to you? It doesn't matter what you call it, because it's not about the future. It's about what it taught you and where you're going with that. Did it help you awaken? Did it help you change as an individual on almost a molecular level, a cellular level, right? You should be seeing major enlightenment as a result of this. You have the Hangman behind the Chariot. So I feel like if you haven't been able to let go of that resentment, you're about to. You might even get some tests because this person's showing wanting to creep in again like the Knight of Wands. I don't like that Knight of Wands energy tonight, guys. He's feeling real creepy, like a creep. So I don't like it. I don't always feel that way about the Knight of Wands, but it's coming in. It's fiery energy. It's creepy. It's super like on a mission when they come in, but then the next day it's over, or the next week, or whatever. It's like super intense, focused energy, and then it's just nothing. It's burned out. So I don't like that feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna do I think I've only got like one more to do. Did anyone else? I've got Guerra and I've got who else did I have? Sting, Rider. Will I meet someone special, and if so, when? How will I recognize them? Okay, let me do Sting Rider, and then we'll do Guerra. I think that's it. Did anyone else? Did I miss anyone? Sting Rider. Guerra means war. I'm doing Sting Rider, and then you, Guerra. Almost ready for you. Almost ready. Sting Rider wants to know what's coming in love and how will they recognize. Show me. Whoa. What was that? Okay, definitely Earth energy. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So that's one way you might recognize them, if they have strong Earth placements, or not even about the, and look, you've got Capricorn, Devil energy, bottom of the deck. So you could very well be seeing a Capricorn come in, or you may have a Capricorn who's already established, who's going to be coming in for a new cycle. I'm not sure what this is about. But the reason I say that is because you've got the Page of Swords, and that's usually someone kind of watching you. So this person may be already in your orbit or be aware of you, somehow connected to you. The Seven of Pentacles does, again, push to me that it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be a whirlwind type of romance that like in 7 months it goes from meeting to married. You're Capricorn. They could be also, they're Earth energy. There's air too here, a lot of air, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is about this can mean speed or slow down. I'm not really sure what it's about. It could mean that that if you're patient for those first 7 months, it's going to be a whirlwind and then marriage, or it could mean something big coming after a certain amount of time, like 7 months. Or it could mean just be patient for this to come in the first place. It may not come in until, could mean July, that's 7. Um, I definitely think it's less about that though, and it's more about the energy that's coming in is going to heat. The first thing you need to do to allow it in is to start start doing things that heal your broken heart. Again, you can't focus on healing. That doesn't heal it. But focus on connecting to your inner child. Go do something fun for yourself when you're able. Start a project at home, something that you enjoy, something maybe that you haven't done since you were younger, something. Start trying to reconnect to your dreams that you may have forgotten about or let die. They're not dead. They're just sort of dormant. Excuse me, guys. I'm not sure if you are someone who has dealt with issues that have to do with addiction, or someone in your immediate family has, like a parent or a sibling. But I would say, in any event, make sure, see, when someone's sick in a family, then the whole family is sick. There's usually like, there's the codependence, and then there's like the person who's the scapegoat, and then there's the person who is the sort of the enabler. You know, there's all these different roles that we take on. I would say, if that applies to your family in any way, try to look at that and identify the roles you've taken on in that, because that devil energy, it is Capricorn, but it's also a forewarning. There's like something that you need to look at from your childhood or from the family you were in, and not let it happen in this relationship that's coming in for you. Okay, make sure you don't let that be a part of your relationship in the future, Stingwriter, okay? Make sure that you're aware of that role you played, and you don't want to fall right back into that role in your relationship, because that happens so easily, and that's going to be one of your tests or struggles, it looks like, with this person, because they're very stable, abundant, good provider, but there's something that's dysfunctional there that was coming out, and it's got to do with your own childhood, and it's more of a test than anything. So if you can nip that energy in the bud when it comes in, that'll speed this thing up to coming to a nice union, I guess you could say, or coming together, right? So that's the best I can do on how you'll recognize them. You'll recognize symptoms and signs from either relationships or something in the past that didn't feel good. No addiction in my family. Oh, that's good. Whatever role you may have played, if it's not in a role with like addiction, if it's any kind of codependence or anything in relationships past, make sure that you're not falling into that right away with this person, okay? You're going to recognize them and the certain characteristics they have. It's going to feel like someone or something on repeat. So you don't want to let that become what it maybe has in the past. Whatever that it's about, you'll know. Yeah, definitely a lot of strong earth energy. This is someone good, so I like that. I like it a lot. Okay. Guerra means war. Guerra means war. What is your question and destination this night? You're welcome. Hold on. These cards are flying tonight. Devil cards coming out again. Page of Cups, Eight of Cups. There's someone who is in your energy who's just not emotionally mature enough to be with you. So they owe you an apology, or they're wanting to apologize or explain something to you, but this is a toxic connection and you're trying to walk away from it. So keep walking. Could be a Gemini, could be any other sign that's water, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a Capricorn. Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Lovers is in reverse here. This is about a choice that you've already made, even if you didn't want to. This is a choice you've already made, but you need to know this person is coming into your life or back into your life. They want to offer you something, and it's going to affect your work life, the things that you're trying to do well, if you are not careful, because this devil energy is literally, it's following you as you walk away from something. So it's weird because there's a need for this to happen too. There's a need for this person to come in and offer some kind of an apology or makeup or something. I don't know what that would be. But for you, it's a whole different, there's like two different things going on at once. Well, there always are with two people, I guess. Two of Wands. I don't know if you're thinking about It's the Cancerian that you've asked about before. Yeah, well, the Cancerian's definitely wanting back in, at least to cause some kind of havoc, but they've got the Knight of Wands here bottom of the deck too, so they're not maybe going to give you what you deserve or want anyway. So they're doing something though. There's healing here. See, the two things that you need to watch out for is you're at a crossroads here. You need to keep your eyes focused on your future. This person's here. They've done some healing and they're wanting to come in and offer you something. But here's the thing. They're still not mature enough for you. They're not emotionally mature enough for you. So it's okay to hold out and do you and forget about this. You know, just it, I know it's almost hard to fathom for a lot of you, and maybe me too. Like if someone you truly love that you've let go of and you've moved on from comes back and wants to make things right, to push them away again. Like no, they're coming back. I'm not. No, Jason, I'm not doing that. But this person is not here to stay when they come back in. So it is a test. I hear you, and I see that, and I honor you. Jump on that new beginning. Jump on that new beginning. Okay. True ting timing. Thank you for being here. Jump on this new beginning. You've got the Fool energy. You don't have to be in a reciprocal relationship, especially with this Cancerian, in order to jump into this new energy. Remember that Cancer energy can be very passive aggressive when it gets hurt. And if there's ever an energy that might come after you and you don't know it, when you think they're making some watery energy can do that. Scorpio, Cancer, even Pisces. Not as much Pisces, but some. Scorpio, especially in Cancer. They'll jab you when you're not expecting it, and they'll send it with love. Sent with love. What is this enough? They're sending it with love. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're sending it with love, and it's stop, baby. They're sending it with love, but it's going to get you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm saying this is kind of that energy. Yeah, this applies to everybody that's dealing with anybody watery and that's had this kind of experience. I mean, this is just a general statement. This happens. Like, this is something to be aware of, and it feels like that might be the case. Now, again, this person's got the Page of Cups, and then they've got the Knight of Wands. Does that mean they're coming in to get you? No, it means they want to come in, and they have some good intentions. It's not necessarily this time their intent, but this is someone who has that hard outer shell to protect their soft little Cancerian crabby insides. And guess what? What that means is, when the pain comes back up, when you do one thing to trigger that pain, guess what they're going to do? Bah! Jab you. If they were coming out King of Cups, I wouldn't say that necessarily. But when they're Page of Cups or in reverse, they're going to jab you. Still, if you stoke that energy, stoke that fire of that past energy, anything that you may have done that they felt wronged, or if you poke them a little bit, all of a sudden the Page of Cups becomes a sword, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, whatever. It doesn't matter the gender of the person. Once bitten, twice shy, exactly. All right, for some reason, I need to pull this for you also. Hold on one second. What does Guerra need tonight for this? There it is. Okay, just remember, Spirit has a plan, and the Turkey spirit came out for you, which is saying to give with gratitude and grace. But the thing about this Turkey spirit, it's kind of about knowing when it's your time, and knowing when it's not. And it's not so much, this is definitely less about like aesthetics or physical and more about what's inside, the value here. The Koala spirit also came out and it says Spirit has a plan. The Koala spirit's interesting. This is really karmic. A lot of these cards are feeling very karmic for you. So again, I would look really hard and get really connected with your own heart space about the truth when it comes to, is someone coming in because it's time for a real connection, or are they coming in because it's a test? Or is it both? Maybe it's a test for you and a connection for them. Know thyself though. Don't worry about them. Know you and what you're willing to put up with and not, okay? Because they're coming. They're coming in hot. Did I miss anybody? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're welcome. Same to you. Stay blessed, stay wealthy, stay healthy, stay wise. All of that. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face like I do. My worst habit, you guys, is when I shuffle my cards, I lick my thumb because the cards are so dry and my hands are so dry that I can't shuffle. But I've been doing it still. When I shuffle, I notice I can't help it, but I wash my hands a lot, so hopefully they're pretty clean. Hopefully there's no COVID on my cards. Yikes. All right, guys, you have a good night. Thank you, Chad Tarot, for moderating and for right hand manning. Yeah, I might start doing that. That's a great idea. Thank you, Stingrader. Good idea, Stingrader. Very good idea. All right, you guys have a great night. Hey, join us at 10:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 Pacific over on Channel for Grace. We're going to go do some meditating. Om, like Erykah Badu. Om. Take my bills, pay my bills. I'm here to let you know that what I feel is real. Day-to-day life with you is no thrill. It's getting late, no time to wait. You got to go on so I can meditate. Om, bum, 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 om.